We own a land development consulting business based on the Kapiti Coast. We've got 13 staff, including Sandy and I, and for the last 20-something years, we've been operating it. We've learned a lot over the years about how to operate a small business, but it's always quite a lonely place when you're running your own business. You haven't got a lot of colleagues to turn to for advice or to make sure that you're not nuts or anything like that. It's so that's what our business is all about, and we're looking at our succession plan.
We started in the program just at the end of the COVID wave, and so we'd gone through all the problems that companies had gone through with COVID. We came out of COVID and we were on a bit of a high. We had loads and loads of work, but our biggest problem at that point, and as it was with every other business, was retaining staff. There was a huge movement of staff. We were also looking at trying to sell the business to a couple of senior staff members, and that hadn't worked out, and was quite unsettling for everybody involved. So yeah, we were just in that spot.
The sort of camaraderie and the little jewels of information that you get from various people, or often in very much the same situation, even though there might be different industries, different professions, different sizes. You've generally got quite similar issues to talk through, and it's fascinating. That's probably the most fascinating thing is just how everybody has similar issues and loads of experience to try to solve those little issues.
Well, the camaraderie, the fact that you could sort of talk about a lot of the things that were troubling you within the business. You could actually talk very openly with these people, and what we discovered is you weren't the only person in the room going through exactly the same problems. And so it was that sort of collective sharing of information and the ideas of how people had addressed some of these situations. And also, the homework that you gave us, Laura, the bits and pieces that we had to do in between, it was very thought-provoking, and everybody came to the table with a lot of different ideas, and we sort of picked up different ideas from different people. And it also kept us on track. It kept us, we actually had a target to say, right, we've got to get this done by here, because we've actually got to be accountable in front of this group of people, which I know you should feel like that anyway, but it was just a little bit more of a nudge in the right direction, I think.
Personally think that the key has been that accountability that we were just talking about when you're presenting in front of people and you've set your goals for a certain time frame.
I think that for us, some of the direct results is we certainly looked at the structure of the staff that we had, and brought in some senior leaders, and have now got a fantastic project manager, which maybe we would not have taken the risk or the jump to employ him if we hadn't gone through this program. But we thought, by God, we'll do this. Huge amount of money as far as the salary goes, but boy, it's been worth it. Absolutely fantastic. We've also progressed along with the sale of the business, and also got our head in the right space with it as well, which I think we needed a reset there. I think as a result of all of that, we're actually enjoying it more. It's I know that Paul used to say, I just get to the door and put the key in the door, and I just don't want to walk in the office. Just had got that flat. And whereas now it's like, yes, we're still focused on selling the business, but we're really quite enjoying it.
It helped us to get out of the woods and be able to see what was necessary for us to do, and give us some timeframes to get it done.
I hate to think. I really hate to think. No, let's just not go there. We were in a really, really flat place. I think we would have been really struggling.
Yeah, when your own enthusiasm is low and you're grinding out the work day to day, it affects other people in the business as well, and they don't quite see their need to be enthusiastic as well, or future focused.
It was the best thing we did because it gave us clarity. You know, I would definitely say just do it. Sometimes you've just got to take a leap of faith. And we were aware that we were sort of the first group going through, I guess, so we didn't know, you know.
You're my guinea pigs.
Yeah, well, that's right. But if we were the guinea pigs, boy, the other people coming through that want to do it, they're incredibly lucky. Yeah. The fact that we were all in different businesses, easier to share a lot of that information because we didn't feel like we were in competition with anyone.
Yeah.
You know, some people might think, well, what am I going to gain from this because, you know, they're not involved in my line of work. But I'm, you know, sort of looking at it from the other side is the fact that everybody was involved in so many different industries. Everyone was very open. And basically when you have a small business, you do all have the same problems. That's what I think. Yeah.